What is up, YouTube? Online coach checking in from the online coach office. You can see behind me I have some shelves with some online coach gear. We're pretty sold out right now, but we will be restocking within the next couple weeks. Don't mind the shitty lighting in here. It's pretty dim. Apologize. But anyways, I've been getting a lot of questions on a topic on my my Instagram and the channel regarding a pretty good question. In a nutshell, the question is pretty much how do you bring up lagging muscle groups and with size and strength? So pretty much how to increase strength and size on your lagging muscle groups. Alright, so you know that I'm a high believer in progressive overload, and I have been incorporating it the past couple years in my own training, and I also emphasize on progressive overload with all my clients, and it has been successful for myself and clients. So it's just basic science, okay? You're not going to grow. You're not going to cause your body to adapt and progress if you're not increasing weight in your lifts over time. Okay, so to progress, you must force your body to make changes. You need to give it a reason to grow. And when you progressively increase the weight in your lifts, your body's like, holy shit, I must grow to keep up with this workload that he's putting me through. Okay? So there are some things that you can do besides progressing with your weight over the weeks, the months, to bring up your lagging parts, your muscle groups that are that you want to bring up in strength and size. And the first thing that I suggest, and these are suggestions, guys. This is my advice, strict advice coming from me. You don't have to follow it. You don't have to listen. But like I said before, I'm here to try to help you guys out, and get you guys better, get you guys to progress, and be closer to your goals. So this is my advice. Alright, the first thing you can do is you can prioritize your lifts. For example, if you're trying to bring up your chest, your chest is not up to par, it's not as developed as the rest of your body. You can prioritize your chest, meaning, say you're running a push-pull legs, like myself. A push-pull legs routine, split. You can start your push days with a compound shoulder movement, like the OHP, the overhead press. And you guys have seen me do that the past, last month, where I wanted to bring up my strength, my lift in the OHP. So I started my push days with the overhead press. So I had majority of my energy, my juice for the OHP. Because if I started with bench press and then incline press and then went to the OHP, I would be smoked by the time I got to the OHP, and I would not be able to lift the optimal weight. So prioritize. So if you're trying to bring up your chest, make sure you start off with a chest movement, bench press. And I highly recommend compound movements, the bench press, over machine presses. You can optimally progress in weight with the bench press over like a machine. You're more likely to max out on a machine press, doing the whole stack pretty quick over the bench press. You can add more weight, add more plates for a longer period of time. Okay, so that's the first thing, prioritize the lift. The second thing is frequency. Frequency meaning how often you train that muscle group. You can, we'll stick to the example of the chest. You can train your chest twice a week. You know, given that you're giving enough recovery time in between workouts. So, I mean, say Monday, you have a push day. You can make that your hypertrophy day, where you're having more volume, more reps, more sets. And then 3 days after that, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, let's say Thursday, you hit chest again, another push day. And that's your max effort day, where you're in a lower rep range, taxing the nervous system, working on your strength. Okay? So that's another thing you can do. Frequency. Alright, and on top of that, just make sure you're going for those PRs every week, progressing, increasing the weight. Alright guys, so that's it, and hope that helped. If you guys have any questions, be sure to comment below. Alright, so peace.